What's up, holiday nerds? It's your boy, the OG GM. It's 10:30 in the morning. It's the 12th day of December 2022. 60 degrees and hazy here at Site B. Looks like the rain is passing us by. What's up? It's Monday, which means it's time to take a look at what's going on in the world of tabletop role-playing game. Wait for it. Bundles! Bundles. All right, so it's time to take a look at the bundles this week's freebies, charities, sales, stuff like that. Which means I have to give my customary warning that before you download any of these and install them, check them for viruses and malware, please. Also, in regards to charities, which will probably eventually get me in trouble for saying this, maybe instead of buying the bundle, you just give the money to the charity directly. Unless you really, really need the bundle. Anything I think is worth our time and money, I will post a link to, and anything I think is a total waste of time, I will make fun of. Because I'm a jerk. Alright, also warning, this is a monetized video, so you might see ads at some point in time in this production. If monetized videos and YouTube ads are something that you find frustrating, feel free to skip ahead or whatever. Remember, I will sell out. Okay, let's get a look at what's going on first in the world of freebies. We had a couple good ones last week. Let's see what's going on this week. We have a new ancestry for Pathfinder 2nd Edition and for 5e. It's called Battle Sioux Ancestries Melgarius, M-E-L-E-A-G-R-I-S. So, Battle Sioux Ancestries Melgarius. Melgarius is another name for domestic turkey. So basically, this guy is introducing turkey people for Pathfinder and 5e. Because, you know, holidays. GM Puppy Pound has covered, really? GM Puppy Pound has a Christmas-themed character sheets for 5e. This bundle includes some pre-gens, as well as some just random character sheets that are themed for Christmas. He also has a 3rd level Christmas adventure called Saving Christmas. Comedy Relief Squad answers a question that I hadn't considered before. If steampunk is an alternate late 19th century, what's going on outside the major cities of the world? Copper Horse is a wild west of the steampunk world as magic dwindles in the world, opening a new frontier of exploration and settlement. So, Copper Horse is Wild West steampunk. I don't know, that's not really the rest of the world, is it? Because Wild West steampunk has already been done a lot. If you want to do the rest of the world, I don't know. I mean, steampunk is usually Victorian England and the Old West, somewhere, you know, that sort of 1800s. So, I don't know. What's going on in steampunk France? What's going on in steampunk South America? What's going on in steampunk Asia? That might be more interesting than revisiting Steampunk Old West. Not that there's nothing wrong with Steampunk Old West, because I love Weird West, but still. I think there's a lot more things you could do with exploring the other chunks of the steampunk world. We have expanded weapon qualities for the OSR. This comes to us from a company called Ben-Man, and it's expanded weapon qualities for the OSR. Yeah, so just more stats for weapons in the OSR. And from Komar Publishing, K-O-R-M-A-R, we have a 3rd level OSR adventure called Cavern of the Creepy Terror, featuring greedy adventurers going up against a bunch of monsters. So, yeah, basically typical cavern, dungeon crawl, 3rd level OSR, available on DM's Guild. We have The Fabled Few, a RPG where fables are real and living in the edges of our reality. It's a modern day urban fantasy kind of idea based upon the comic book Fables by Bill Willingham, which, you know, considers the fact of what if these fables were real? You know, what if Snow White was a real person? Where did they live? If you've never read Fables by Bill Willingham, like all his stuff, it's rare to find, and it was an awesome read. The main characters were Snow White and a detective who was basically the big bad wolf. From CRISPR Monkey Studios, we have a supplement for Gene Funk 2090 Biopunk Factory featuring 65 new genetic enhancements for Gene Funk 2090 Biopunk Fantasy. There are also the Gene Funk core rules are available, so if you're looking for a 5e Biopunk Fantasy game and you want some additional genetic enhancements for your Biopunk Fantasy game for 5e, well, you've got Gene Funk. You know what I feel about games using the word punk. But there's some token packs for your VTT from Forgotten Adventures. We've got 2 packs of tokens. One is called Table Clutter, which basically has tokens to represent food on your VTT maps. And then we have Vehicle Packs, which has vehicles for your VTT maps. Obviously, well, the fantasy, the food ones you could use at anything, but the vehicle one obviously is for running more modern stuff on VTT. So you upload this, check it for viruses. It gives you little VTT pixels to represent a plate of scrambled eggs for reasons. Steven Zach has a original RPG called Scrap. It's about surviving in a rust-covered wasteland by salvaging whatever you can in order to survive. The full rubric includes everything you need to play a world where nothing goes to waste. So some post-apocalypse scrap building fun, and it's free. Can't go wrong with a free post-apocalypse RPG. Over at DM's Guild, Ebba Stewart has a community spirit game coming out called Greenhaven's Community College. Greenhaven Community Conjurers College. Say that 7 times fast. It's a school southwest of Strixhaven for those who couldn't quite make it in Strixhaven. So a Strixhaven Community College. That I actually, even though I actually think that's fun. I actually like that idea. Of course, I like the idea of Strixhaven before they actually made it. But Community College Strixhaven, that's actually probably the way Strixhaven should have been run. If you're looking for the Genasi for 5e and haven't found it yet, well, Juju Robert has presented us with Genasi Expanded, a collection of 13 different types of Genasi for 5e, including Storm, Entropy, Vibrant, Chocolate Chip Cookie, and more. If you're not familiar with what the Genasi are in 5e, they're half... Originally it was half genie, but now it's just half other planar, vaguely elemental being, half humanoid. So you can have like a rock Genasi, a fire Genasi, a chocolate chip cookie Genasi. There we go. And then, of course, as always, we end our list of freebies with a whole bunch of maps and subclasses. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 new subclasses up on DM's Guild. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 new maps up on Drive-Thru. All of them look to be building related. Houses, campfires, stuff like that. This week's sales! D&D Beyond is celebrating the seasons with an advent calendar of discounts. Each day a new deal unlocks, including so far discounts on licensed D&D physical board games, t-shirts, campaign cases, gift boxes, stuff like that. The deals range from 10 to 25%, plus free actions to the older Dragonlance stuff. And yeah, each day they have a new one. There is a Holiday Horrors bundle on Drive-Thru featuring a collection of adventures ranging from 3rd level all the way up to 16th level, all with some sort of wintry theme and all with some sort of vaguely scary theme. It's $10 for this, and it's on Drive-Thru from the Holiday Horrors bundle. Luna Publishing is bringing us the First Foray bundle, which collects 5 first-level adventures ready to help introduce new players to 5e. The bundle also includes a handy card and map collection, making it all easier to run these introductory adventures for $10. For Heroic Maps it gives us a collection of holiday-themed adventures, including an adventure called Taken by the Krampus, along with a map collection, The Krampus Lair. Ready for your party to ensue, the Christmas troll doesn't overstep their role. So basically Taken, but it's winter, and the Krampus, and it's D&D. $8 is the cost for this one. If you're looking for a less technologically advanced version of 5e, we have the Stone Age Player Character Race Bundle. So basically, if you ever wanted to do Stone Age Caveman 5e, this bundle does it for you. Because, yeah, dinosaurs. And $5 is for this bundle. Charity bundles for the week. Have you been left behind on the Blades in the Dark train? This is one of the 2 most hacked games of the past couple years. We have a bundle of Blades in the Dark and Forge in the Dark books for this week's charity, going to the Diana Jones Awards for Emerging Designer Programs. $13 gets you pretty much everything that has been made for Forge in the Dark so far as PDFs. And if you're looking for a actual Forge in the Dark campaign setting, we have Spire, the RPG setting, from Grant Howard and Chris Taylor. I know Chris Taylor. If you remember, Spire won one of the Product of the Year awards this year. It's $13. This goes to support the Diana Jones Award. So you get the entire Spire, The City Must Fall set, plus the Boning Collection, plus all the source books for the Forged in the Dark Spire, The City Must Fall setting. There's also there's the Heart, The City Beneath spin-off for the Spire, which works as an expansion or as its own game. This is the one that won the awards this year. It's $17. It goes to support the Diana Jones Award. And it's everything that's been made so far for Heart. So you could get the Spire bundle, the Spire edition bundles, and then the Heart, the City bundle. So you could basically get everything that's been made for Spire and for Forge in the Dark currently, all going to support the Diana Jones Award. There is an RPG bundle for The Witcher, including a whole bunch of stuff from our friends at Ars Tesolian. There's everything that's been made for The Witcher RPG, plus some stuff for some other obscure Ars Tesolian games like Castle Falkenstein. $18 gets you every Witcher RPG PDF that's been made, and as well as the Castle Falkenstein stuff. There is a mega bundle for Shadowrun 1E and 2E running right now on Humble Bumble, featuring pretty much everything that's been made for Shadowrun, including the Shadowrun 2nd Edition core rulebook. For $20, this goes to support the Diana Jones Award Emerging Designer Program. The Ars Tesolian one is $18 for the entire bundle, and that goes to support the Starlight Children's Hospital Foundation. And the Battletech bundle has been extended another 2 weeks. That's how much people are pushing Battletech right now. $30 is the top pledge, which gets you a copy of the physical Battletech beginner box and some minis mailed to you. This goes to support veterans charities, and that's all for this week. So yeah, it looks like the week to get into Blades in the Dark bundle of holding. I have 1, 2, 3 Blades in the Dark bundles. My favorite, though, might be the Strixheaven Community College. Something about the idea really just sounds fun. That's it for this week's bundles, charities, and stuff. As always, when downloading any of these, check them for viruses and malware. In regards to the charities, if it's a charity you really want to support, maybe just give directly to the charity. Though, that said, if you're interested in getting to Blade in the Dark and Heart and Spire, the bundles for this week do sound pretty awesome. Links down below to all the bundles that I think are worth your time. And speaking of things that are worth your time, why don't you consider supporting the OG GM Adventures by subscribing if you haven't subscribed yet, buying some of my amazing OG GM merch, links down below, and generally supporting me, because I'm awesome. Talk to you later.